Hey beautiful people. So wanted to create this video because I've just been having some conversations with people lately around the gap between where they are and where they desire to go. And I've come to the conclusion, as I typically do, that more people struggle with confidence than they think. So it may seem that confidence or having confidence, creating confidence is something super arbitrary and one of those things that people dismiss, and they're thinking like, okay, yeah, whatever about confidence, just give me the strategy, give me the tip. But what I've noticed is, regardless on whether or not it's something that is a life issue or something that is in your leadership or in your business, you can get all the strategies and tips in the world, but if overthinking keeps happening or you keep being confronted with limiting beliefs about who you are, what you're able to do, you can be given all the strategies in the world. Now I gotta take my glasses off. You can be given all the strategies in the world and you'll keep coming up against a block that'll keep you from actually doing it. And so what would benefit you over all the things, not that strategies and tips don't work, but my whole thing is it needs to be combined with a concerted effort in growing your ability to trust yourself and being more decisive. So I've gotten very far in my life, not because of a lot of strategies and tips, because there are so many strategies and tips. You can learn from a lot of things, but at the end of the day, I made a decision. Things happened because I made a decision, and I had to make that decision full of trust that whatever I chose to do was going to get me to the outcome that I desired at some point. I would not have become full-time in my entrepreneurship right now had I not decided to finally step away from my full-time position. I overthought it for a long time before I made a concerted effort to just decide and take action on that, and that took confidence. It wasn't a whole bunch of strategies and tips. It took confidence, and it took me thinking about those limiting beliefs that were keeping me from doing it. I was not doing it because I was afraid of X, Y, and Z, and so me handling X, Y, and Z is the reason that I was able to be okay with the decision making. Yep, I got strategies and tips once I unveil what is actually getting in my way and what do I need to help me feel good about making that decision. And so once I actually felt good about making the decision, because I realized that I had blocks that were keeping me from moving forward, that made me full of trust about like, yep, I can do this. I need to do this because that's what's going to help me feel safe, or that's what's going to help keep my momentum going, just knowing myself. And so the more that you can get full of trust, that is what confidence is, being full of trust of what you are, who you are, what you desire to do, being full of trust. And that comes with making the decision, keeping the promises to yourself, and consistently telling yourself, telling your body that you can be trusted because you are going to take action. You are going to do what you say you're going to do. And many of us are overthinking. We're not making decisions. We're not trusting ourselves because we're so used to breaking promises to ourselves. We're so used to, oh, you said that last time and you didn't follow through with it. And if we keep doing that, that's going to keep us from actually getting to a place where we can sustain trusting ourselves. And so I wanted to make this video because if there is something in between where you desire to go and where you are right now, I want to encourage you that you don't need another you don't need another tip, another strategy. You need to start trusting yourself and stop overthinking. Make the decision. Just make the decision. Decide to do what's been on your mind. You don't need another person to confirm it. You don't need anything. Let this be your sign that all you need to do is decide, take action, and just be consistent with the thing that you said yes to. Be consistent with it. Stay true to it, and just stop overthinking. Like when you feel the move of the spirit to make the decision and stick with it. That is all it's gonna take. And you'll find that on the other side of it, it's so much easier than what your mind is making it seem like. Your mind is just afraid of something new. It's afraid of that. So I want you to make the decision. Stop overthinking. You're the only thing in the way of your dream life because you keep overthinking it. But once you decide, it's a done one. It's a done one. All right? So you're welcome, and go get your life.